Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs. Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. They find some
hey, Rowe.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it
Rowe
across
just came in the party.
midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said
Ro,
right
you got
down
the cable up?
vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him.
Yeah.
And if that continues,
playing the
it'll be a
Chiefs.
long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Following the good run
I'm about
by
to watch
Cook,
the game.
here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, Ro.
Yo.
If one of your players get player of the week, whatever player it is, you get 2 points added on the attribute of your choice. Anything with speed and acceleration.
2nd and 9.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
What's the score? What's the score over there, Troy?
And that makes this 2nd and 9. Give to Cook out of the gun, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard.
I just played a hell of a game, boy.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 3rd down, Winston. And the throw
Pass in the
is
fucking
incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Bro, why they don't want me to punt?
Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And that had far too much air under it. It's out of the back of the end zone, and the football will come out to the 20-yard line.
Son, 53, check 53. Let's go. Motion, motion, motion.
And to give this time to the tailback. fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Waiting. Mike, 53. 53, Mike. I'm coming for you, Mike. 53 to Mike. 53.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Darnold from the gun. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Alex Anzalone drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Ready. Black 22. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Let's go.
1st down, Winston. He completes it to Jones. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
You in the match too, Troy?
From the gun, it's again to Cook. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I got the good Cook.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. This complete to Jones. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs 16.
Why you mad? Why you gave me this route? I'm just tight end, bro.
Why
did you give him to me? What?
But not this guy. He's a refined.
Do I like him?
Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his back.
Do I like him?
1st down, here's the run with Cook.
Do I like him?
Just inside.
One-on-one man coverage all day. He dead.
Since Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well for them. Here's the best part.
Yo, I got him, coach.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Extra point up and good by Bullock.
That's cold. That's cold. Why you mad? How you trade me a nice goddamn tight end in Troy and you trying to give this nigga nobody? And I've been on Troy for way longer than you. Why you mad, bro? That's some weak Buddha shit, Troy, bro. I mean, I'm just saying it's crazy how I ain't been knowing him longer than you, and he give me a play and you don't, bro.
Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
running back. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Trading out type of people, too.
I'm going to have to sneak him some plays, I see, because he just blurred me. He knows that way.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey,
Put him in formation real close in.
Go, 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 go. 53 to Mike.
Back to throw, Darnold.
Oh, get him!
Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Go, Sack. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You can't block me. Check 44. Check 44.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's no contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt.
Ain't like all game,
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And it's a crosses at the 11-yard line.
Not good for me.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
At the 13-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, dog. Punt that ball, homie. Punt that ball, homie.
Jameis to throw it. Complete to Jones.
Troy, what'd you say about that tight end he gave me, Troy?
5-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Cook. And some room to work. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 38 yards of the scamper there.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Oh, he dropped one, but he tagged. Really?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way.
He sure can't check him.
Receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. To throw is Winston.
Let's go.
Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Winston flush to his right. Fighting for the end zone.
No, Winston.
It's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Shit, weak, man.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but
I was in the fucking end zone, dog.
Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is you're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
You can't stop this blitz, boy. What's going to do if you can't stop my blitz?
All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to rate enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside and have to take us through the weekend in the NFL. And he takes it all the way up to the 45-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
We're in the lead. I'm not saying because in the lead, that nigga fucking up.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit.
On 2nd down, Michelle, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check 13. Check 13.
Now a handoff looking right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. A first trip to the red zone for KC. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. It's a foot race.
Bro, why is he doing the
He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think
that was crazy right there. I thought he slapped the ball down, bro.
Damn, that pick six was crazy.
I ain't even see he caught that shit while you mad. I thought he slapped it down.
Yeah, that nigga palmed that shit.
What? That was crazy.
They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And then pulled the move off to the end zone.
Doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, yeah, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL.
You keep throwing to DJ Moore. I traded him DJ Moore a couple years ago.
You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
That would have been so many yards.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports
Paul, your opponent just hit you up.
Coach.
My opponent, we playing each other right now.
Paul, big.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the
Troy,
20
who you playing, Troy?
to the 21-yard line. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
Winning.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
Why is his playing?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or do they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Darnold down to throw. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz
oh, shit, the Lions just lost 42-14 to the 49ers.
Because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold under a heavy rush, and down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Darnold. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
You better be afraid of me. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example
that was
there
a good ass
of them
punt,
making it difficult to complete a pass.
That nigga punt the ball, got me at the
So
3
after the
yard line.
incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back near his own goal line, Winston.
Did he?
Thrown over the middle, and it's
That goes right
incomplete.
in the kisser.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him back.
Damn, I just gave him a run for his money. How he beat you like that?
Back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there. That's about it. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Returnable here from the 38. And again the footwork. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
We're going to sign. 52. Block 52. 52 the mic. I smell fear in that offense.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Go get him. Go get him.
Down he goes. Samson Abuka. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Why not?
Now Darnold. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Darnold. And he's got his target. That's Moore.
Damn.
For a Kansas City touchdown. DJ Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. As these guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey,
let's go.
We know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the
that
score.
Nigga can't kick no field goals.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Get relaxed enough to get it done.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Fuck you reviewing his shit for, man. Every time we gotta review this stuff.
That's what just scored on me, Dwayne Clark. That's why I got a double team.
About
just let me know who I got a double.
The Falcons offense
I'm double his ass next time.
The last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Ball on the 30.
Why not? Why sell yourself short? You want let me ask you a question. Do you want a high salary pick? Do you want a low pick, or do you want a clear salary cap?
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Here's Winston. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Damn, man. He threw that
He's
shit
able to
in,
get it back to the 33-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
You brought it out?
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Another pick. Ooh, that's my lowest corner on my team.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
This to Jarwin. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Kill. Take motion.
Damn, that nigga laid down dead. I'm screenshotting this.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Darnold. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4.
Oh, shit. You barely winning over there. Why you mad?
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss.
He accepted it.
Come on, let's go. Use the tackle.
Losing yardage to the 7.
Use the tackle, nigga.
After a loss of 2.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons...
What the fuck?
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Oh, that was fake, bro.
His first touchdown.
What the? How the fuck y'all slap the ball to this nigga, bro?
2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th
Get
quarter.
that fuck out of here, bro.
To throw is Darnold. Looking end zone, but
y'all should have did that shit last fucking play.
Failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Oh, no, he ain't had no time over the ball.
This is taken at his 4.
At their 37-yard line.
Nigga, they just pissed me off, nigga. In the end zone.
Set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense.
No, Troy, bro. It was 4th and goal, bro. He threw it to his goddamn wide receiver. I slapped the ball down and he caught the shit, bro.
No, you just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out.
Man, that's usual.
Just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
That's usual.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right
Come on,
spot,
Jones. You're supposed to catch that shit.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Catch it. Let's go.
Caught by Jones. And he'll be taken down.
I ain't get Jones for nothing, nigga.
Works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Now Winston, he completes it to Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Y'all ain't say I can't do the play 2 times in a row.
On first down.
All right, okay, let me know. Let me know. I'm about to hit him with the same play there.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Winston.
I ain't gonna catch this on camera.
He's got the first down.
I ain't gonna do 2 in a row.
And down to the 7-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Folded like a lawn chair.
Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Second down and goal. Winston. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Winston. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the point. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
And this
Bitch, you cheating on my field goal, dog.
But he misses just left to the upright. And this score will stay right where it is. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but it went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Throwing again on second down. Darnold, he completes it to Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
We already did advance. This is the second game on our play today, bro.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 47-yard line.
He tried to whistle my gas.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He gets this one to Boyd. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Check. Motion out of the backfield.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go into different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
I'm giving this nigga a chance this game. What the hell are you going to do?
Now they try the right side here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. A big one coming now for the kicker, Zane Gonzalez. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Man, that nigga's stupid. He should have been called timeout.
Right
so you couldn't ice it. That nigga dumb as shit.
His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And everything right now rests on the right foot of Zane Gonzalez. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win.
Nah, I doubt it.
Let's fucking go! He lost, y'all!
Gonzalez pulled it, and this score will stay right where
he lost!
Oh, okay.
Well, befitting a tight game like this, it all came down to the wire, but in the end, the field goal to win, it goes.
Y'all said don't let what team beat me?
It's a tough way to lose a football game.
I'm gonna make sure this KC nigga don't beat me, nigga.
A chance, but it's just not meant to be.
This nigga the fuck out of here.
Down to a knee here, the defense.
Get this nigga the fuck. Well, he need another one.
Wait, you talking Kansas City Chiefs, bro?
It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was
what happened while you mad?
They were held scoreless for the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch.
Get that nigga the fuck out of here real quick.
The output in the first.